Hello and welcome back to Stuck in Time. We're going to try to take out one of the time crystals today. Let's give it a go, start our guy running. He's going to basically kill the critters, get some levels up. We're going to run off to the left side of the screen here, dig up some gold. Come back over here, we're going to grab gold right here. We're also going to go grab gold up here. We're going to buy some health potions or mana potions from the old man. Come up here, kill the villagers, dig up some more gold. Come over to this store or market here and kill all the villagers and spend some money in the market. Then we're going to go forge our sword and come over and attack the capital. We're going to kill him 4 times to get the drop of blood from him. And we're going to run back down, grab some mana, and head over to the mountains. We're going to work our way through the swamp here. We're going to hit up this altar and spend a whole bunch of points. We have 5 right now. We're going to end up with like a 8, 9, 11. So we spend all 11 points on attacks. So it levels us up almost all the way. We have 31 now. And we're going to come up here. This is the capital time crystal. So we're going to attack that and see what happens. It takes roughly 19,000 at the beginning, I think. So we do have like 5 health potions or mana potions, so we should have enough to take him out. Alright, so we took out the time crystal. We might have to level these up to make them cheaper. But I guess nothing really happened. We didn't get a story point. It just says we broke the crystal. Let's let that go. Let's go over. I can see. Does the crystal respawn? It does. So we're going to have to kill all 4 of these in one go. Because this is how we have to get rid of the mana beam. So we're going to have to kill all 4 guys and then come up here. We might have to level up each one individually. Like this one costs 35,000, 30,000. As we level up our body here, it lowers the cost of this. Alright, so we're just coming up here now. This costs 16,326 to fight. We have to make a decision. We can either, I guess we could level up each time crystal individually, like come attack this one multiple times, get this cost down, then design a path that comes up and does this one, and fight this one a couple times, get this cost down. Or we can try to do a run with all 4 of them and come up here and get all 4 of them, but this would be 64,000 mana for all 4 of them, which seems quite high. I don't think we could get enough mana stored up to take them out. So let's kill this one a couple times and see how much it drops down in cost and decide from there. So we leveled this one up once. It costs now 15,700 instead of 16,300. So it's roughly 600 mana cheaper as we level it up. So we might want to consider leveling this one up a whole bunch of times, then level this one up a whole bunch of times before we attack all of them at once. But like, I don't know if we raise this body number high enough, will these get cheap enough that we can attack all 4? So I don't know. I think we'll save this path. I'll try to kill, maybe I'll come down and probably do this samurai and see if I kill the capital and the samurai and come up here, see how much these are reduced in cost, because this number over here should be higher, which should make this number lower. But I can't imagine it's going to make it low enough that we would be able to kill all 4 of them. Okay, I've added killing the samurai into this loop, so we have the samurai's blood as well as the capital's blood, but we only raised it a couple levels here in body, 36 instead of 31, so this brings it down to 14,457. This one has been leveled up a couple times. It's only 12,900, so we might just have enough to take out both of these time crystals. So maybe we let that loop for a while and lower these costs, then we do the same thing for these 2. Try to lower these 2 for a while, and then we do them all 4 at once. I think that's what my plan is going to go forward, so I'm going to revise this loop a little bit, let him finish attacking this time crystal, and we'll revise it so that he attacks this one, and then that one, and see if we can take them both out in the same loop. And we'll come down here and actually take out these other critters down here as well, just so that we can get some extra levels on the altar to raise our body count even higher, to see if it lowers the cost of the time crystals. Coming up here now, we've got the samurai's blood and the capital's blood. We have 39 levels in the body, and we should have enough to take these two out. But we roughly have 25,000 mana stored up, plus 4,000 here. So that's 29,000 mana. We are down here, right here. So we would have to get these down to roughly 6,000 to 7,000 each to be able to destroy all four of them in the same run. So I think we're going to level these two up to get them down that low. Then we'll come level these two up and do the same thing. But let's see if we can get two of them in the same run here. So we got that one, but I don't think we're going to have enough hearts to get this one done. We have enough mana, I think. But we do have 2 health potions, so let's see if that gets us through. We use the first health potion. We're at roughly 53%. It's nice. So we got it. We got 2 of them in one run. We'll let this go for a while, get these leveled up, and then we'll come back and do the same for these 2. Alright, so I fought those 2 crystals for several hours until I ran out of bonus time. Then I just closed it and let my away time build up so that we could have the fast forward option available to us again. And I decided that in this run I'm going to try to fight all 4 people that we need to fight to see if this body, if I can get this body count high enough that it will enable us to fight all 4 crystals. That's my theory. Like before we're getting this up to level 39, so let's see how far we can get this number up to see if it makes the crystals cheap enough to fight all 4 of them at once. I'm going to go ahead and set it going here. I'm going to go fight this guy or this girl 4 times. We're getting a little bit low on mana, but we're going to make it back through the mine shaft here. Grab the bottle of wine just in case. We'll fight the samurai. He was pretty easy. We're up to level 39. Fight the necromancer. Level 40 now. Yeah, it's the necromancer. So that gives us body. So that'll help us if we get this leveled up another couple levels. That gives us 66 levels. So that was almost 30 levels more. So that's pretty significant. Let's pause it. We have 4 crystals up here. This is only requires 5,500 at level 66. So this one is also 5,500 because we've leveled these up to level 14. These are a little bit more expensive because we have not done them yet. I did this one once. This is 8,000. This is 8,400. I haven't done this one at all yet. But we do have all 4 drops of blood that we need to fight these crystals. We do have roughly 30,000 mana. So it does roughly equate to, we could kill all 4 of these. But I think we're going to run out of health because as you get in this area, remember your health counts down slowly as you go through this area. So let's go ahead and let it run. I think if we level these 3 crystals up a couple times, we'll get through the area fast enough to be able to have the health potions last long enough to kill all 4. But let's just go ahead and see what it does. That's 1 crystal down. 2nd crystal down. We're down to 1 blue heart left. I don't know, it's going to be close. I don't know if how much these give us. Restore 10 health. We might get it. 1 health potion left. We're at 36%. This is our last health potion. And we are at 76%. I think we might get it. Nice, we killed all 4. I missed the pause. So I'll let it run again. And then we'll have to pause it and see what happened. We didn't get a new storybook point or anything. Is the time crystal gone? Let's go check it out. It's probably still there. It is gone, okay. So what do we got here? This is our body. The portal is now closed. The body of what was a sorcerer's assistant lays at the bottom of the pit. I guess one of the creatures must have pushed it there. And this has opened up a pathway up here. I saw the blood leading up here. This has opened up a pathway, underground stream. Bloody footprint leading that way. Before this was blocked. So it looks like we're going to have to go up this way. How much does that cost? 75, that's not too bad. What is this? Slug of cursing. The remains of your curse. Burn it to free yourself. That's interesting. Let's grab that instead. Up the mountain path. We're interacting with the dead body. So that gave us a story point here. I found my dead body down the portal that was opened. It looks like I was the assistant to the sorcerer. That's crazy. I'm the assistant. I must have been killed at the same time. A creature must have rolled my body into the pit, starting the whole loop thing. So it looks like I was the assistant, and I was pushed into the mana pit, which created a time loop. That's crazy. So we're going to burn this slug, I guess, and release a curse. Burn it. Well, that takes some time. 5,000. Wow, how did that get so expensive? I think we have plenty of mana to do it. And we have plenty of health. This should free me from the time loop. I wonder what's up here. You stare at the fire with a slug in your hand. You could throw it in there or go back to your old life. But you feel that there's still more to be discovered in this world. You release it and brace for one more loop. Number of loops, 3,138. So we escape the loop. It looks like there's some alternate endings we can chase after. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I guess we hit continue. Alright, so we've discovered how to lift the curse, but for some reason we're not willing to do it. We have to keep exploring, I guess, to see what else there is. It looks like there's 2 other objectives to meet before we can escape the time loop. But we basically know that if we throw a slug in the fire, we escape the time loop. So that's pretty awesome. I guess we'll follow these bloody footprints up and see where they lead to. Alright, done some exploring. There's lots of little dead ends here. There's a critter here that we should probably deal with eventually. But we eventually made it over here, and we found a body over here. This is the king's body. He tried to escape, but death caught up with him in the end. So the king is dead. So who knows who's in the... This is the castle here. We have a throne door. So who knows who's back in there. But we have a lever here too that we need to deal with. A secret lever. I have to assume that opens the throne room door. So let's get rid of this nonsense in here. I was just wandering around to explore the area. Interact with the dead body. See what that's all about. Come back down here. Go over here. Interact with the lever. And have to assume it goes into the room here. Can we get through here? We cannot. It's blocked. Maybe that lever opens this. I don't know. Let's just assume it's... Okay, here we come now. Let's slow it down a little bit. So we interacted with the king here. We got another story point. I found the body of the king. He had been dead for a while. Hunted and crushed by the demon he summoned. His clothes are missing, and I guess the demon must have taken them. So that's interesting. The demon killed the king. Let's go check out this lever. So we hit the lever. It did open the wall here, but the throne door is still closed. Let's see if we can get in there anyway. And we die at the door, so we're gonna have to figure out that door. So after we examine the king, we have this amulet here. This is the royal amulet, proof that the royal king is dead. So I'm guessing we have to add the chancellor back into the loop here and somehow get him in here so that we can give the amulet to the chancellor and maybe he'll let us in. So I'm going to have to rearrange this loop to get that done because I don't have the chancellor in this loop right now. Let's save this loop to the full loop. Let's load the chancellor back in, and we'll just have to edit this loop so that we're going to have to go all the way around through the mountains and come to enter this way so that we can get the amulet. To try, we're going to go straight up to the chancellor, or to the assassin, and stop the assassin. But we're not going to have time to level up because we have to get here quickly before he kills them. So we freed the chancellor. We're going to grab the mana potions, kill the villagers, come back, sell the hats, buy the parachutes so we can get through the swamp. We gotta watch our hearts though, we're getting a little low. So we now have 36, I don't know. We probably need some of this for the, to kill the demon. In slow motion here, we're gonna grab the amulet, hit the lever, and then we're gonna run into here and talk to him and see if that's what he wanted. What is his choices here? So we have to interact with him instead of talking to him. Let's grab E here. Let's delete the talking. Back, we're going to interact with him instead of talking to him. What did that do? It gave us the key to the throne room. So now we can get in here. So we'll have to explore that room a little bit. This is the demon. You will lose all reason to live as you approach him. Look at his cost. 22,222. We'll have to see what his cost is once we get the all the levels in body. Alright, we've made it back up to the demon. He costs 2,300 to fight, but I don't know that we have enough body points built up to beat him, but let's let it go and see what happens. Oh, we die instantly. Why is that? We get up to the demon and we die right away. So I've been thinking about this, and there's either two possibilities. One, we're just not strong enough, or we're missing something. I don't think it's that we're not strong enough because, like, we die instantly, right? Our hearts don't slowly deplete. We get up there and we die instantly. So I think we're missing something. The only thing I can think of that we haven't used yet is the love buff. The love buff we get from the necromancer by giving her the wine. I think maybe if we get that and bring it up to the demon, but then the demon's going to cost twice as much to fight because that's part of the love buff. But if we got the demon down to 2,000, that would only be like 4,000. I think we can handle 4,000 mana, but it depends how strong his attack strength is. So I think what I'm going to do is actually increase my body as well as do the necromancer thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot straight up to the Chancellor right away, to the assassin. Come over here. Save the Chancellor. And we're going to head straight back into town. We're going to grab these mana potions because we'll be out of health at that time. We're going to shoot straight back into town. Gather up our stuff in here. Get our levels up here. Come back up here. Kill the Caporal just to get some levels. Probably forge our sword. Head over to the marketplace. Buy this rest of the stuff that we didn't buy in the beginning. And then we'll head back down to here. Come fight the samurai. Head over here, fight the Firefly Queen. Then head over through here, up through the mountain to the king. This way. Grab the king, but then talk to the Chancellor, get the throne key, but don't go fight the demon. Then we'll go back down to the necromancer because we don't want to do the necromancer right away because she makes everything cost double. So I don't know if this will work. This is kind of super inefficient. We're going to come back down through here. Come over here, get all this stuff, get all these levels. Get all these ghosts, get all these levels. Give the necromancer the wine, which will give us the love buff. And then we can head back up to the demon and see it. Now we've covered the whole map more than once. We should be strong enough and have the love buff to be able to attack the demon. That's my plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to rearrange my route to that setup, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, I've laid out a path, spent a couple hours figuring it out, so hopefully this works. Let's give it a go. Let's follow the player along and see what happens. We're basically doing the bare minimum up down here, grabbing a couple critters and levels to level up our mana and our body so that we can attack the assassin. We're going to get to the assassin before he kills the Chancellor. We're going to come down here and grab these mana potions. And we'll run over here, talk to the villager once, just so we have enough gold to buy the boots. Then we're going to head back to this page, do some levels, kill some critters, start leveling up our mana and our body so that we can have the attack speed that we need. We kill the samurai, grab the bottle of wine, come back over to here. Again, we're going to come down here, collect these mana potions, head down to this bottom here and attack the Firefly Queen. Let's kill the Firefly Queen. Come back here, grab this bat. Hit the altar on the way up and level up our mana so that we can get a little bit higher number here. We're going to hit this altar right here. So that's 7,100. We are now at level 46. Going to head up through the mountain. We're going to come down here and actually just run back down. We're very low on mana right now. We only have 3 health potions left, small ones. So we grab some mana here. We're going to head down this portion of the map, kill these critters, work on getting some more levels. We're talking to her, drinking the wine. And there we go. Now everything is, we get plus 600% bonus on XP, but all actions cost 200%. So we're going to go up here. We only have 1 mana potion left. Alright, we saved it, so that's good. We're going to come up here, we're going to kill these beasts. We're going to come up here, kill the villagers, take their hats to the pawn shop. And now we have a ton of stuff in inventory right now, so we're going to sell all this stuff. And we should get a boatload of cash for it. So there we go, we have 163 coins to spend. We're going to buy 5 mana potions and 5 health potions. That's the maximum you can buy. We're going to come down to the blacksmith here and spend the rest of our gold on upgrading our sword. Right now our sword is at 80%. We can do it multiple times. So I think we do it 6 times. Now our sword is at 130%. We have 42.3 attack and 65 on body. So we're going to go talk to the Chancellor now. What does the Chancellor cost? He costs 3,270 to talk to. And the demon up here costs 2,300 to fight. Now we do have 5 health potions, so we should be able to get this done, or mana potions. But I don't know what kind of damage the demon does. I don't know if we can approach him yet. I've not tried this yet, so let's see if we did all this work for nothing. I'm going to talk to the Chancellor here. Get the key to the throne room. Approach the demon. Looks like we're fighting him. He is going through our health super fast. We're not going to make it. We'll have to see how close we came there. Okay, I'm fighting the demon here right now. I am at 87%. We have 4 hearts left. We don't have any health potions left, so I think we're going to die. So I think what we need to do is just increase our body a little bit more, and we will be able to get through this. We are so close at 87%. Pause it, so we have half a heart left, and we are at 94%. So yeah, we just need to increase our body just a little bit more, I think, and we'll be able to get it. Alright, I managed to sneak a couple extra levels in here. We are level 70 now. Let's see if that makes a difference. Let's go up there and fight him. Might have to go more. We're so close though. Let's pause it. Looks like we actually beat him. Let's check out the story point. At the last second, I found hidden strength deep inside me to break his spell and attack him. I drove my sword into his chest. He dies in a long, piercing shriek. So it looks like we killed the demon. We're going to head off to back to the mountain temple here and see if we can sacrifice our slug. Let's grab the slug here. Now we have the slug, and we have to take him to the bonfire. It costs 10,000 mana. We have 3 health potions left, so we might have enough. I don't know, we'll have to see. We're low on hearts too, so we might have to fix that problem. Yeah, we're gonna die. So what we could do is we could go up to after we beat the demon, we could come up here and probably spend a couple points on hearts to see if we can raise our heart level back up there. Alright, so I ran that loop a couple times, leveled up the demon a couple times to make him easier to fight. I also leveled up some other stuff that we'll go over as we go. But I think this is going to be our last loop, so let's follow our guy and talk through it as we go and help him escape the time loop. Go ahead and go. We're going to go over here, grab this ghost, kill all the rats till it gets some levels, come dig up the gold. We're going to go fight the fence, dig up the gold over here, fight these critters to get some levels. Same with these. Grab that ghost, head over to the altar, spend our hard-earned levels there. We now have 7 spirit and 13 body. We're going to run over by the sword and the shield so that we can fight the assassin. Work our way through the crates here. Still a little slow on here. Level 57 costs 136 mana to get through. We're fighting the assassin. We've saved the Chancellor now. We're gonna run back down through the crates. Grab these mana potions while we're here. They'll come in handy later. And we're gonna run back over here. Talk to that guy twice so that we have enough money to buy some shoes so that we can get through the swamp. Let's go back to the main starting area here. And we're going to take a different path here, grab them. We grabbed the bats from the cave here and sold them to the old man to get some 3 health potions. We're going to come down here, fight these critters, get some more levels, focus on leveling up our body at this point so that we can get the highest attack speed as possible. Grab the bottle of wine for later, grab the mana, fight the samurai. Grab these since we're here, even though we're already maxed out. We're going to have to add a couple more levels to mana, just so we're not wasting mana. Spend some levels at the altar there, fight the beast. Come over here, dig up some more gold for later. Come down here, grab these mana potions down here. Spend some points at the altar. Grab the ghost. And head down over here, grab this mana potion, and we're going to head down and fight the, I think the Firefly Queen is next. So we're going to work our way through the swamp. I'm going to speed it up a little bit just so we can get through the swamp a little faster. We fight these Hydra, which is nice, gives us a couple extra levels to spend on the altar. We're going to grab this bat first, as this one is closest to the exit so we can get the most amount of mana out of him as possible. So we'll grab this one on the way back up. We've now killed the samurai and the Firefly Queen. Well, I'm really just doing this for levels. We don't really need to do it at this point. Come back up here, grab that fire bat. Up here we'll grab this mana bat. We'll kill all these critters. We're going to have a whole bunch of levels to spend at the altar by the time we get past these critters here. Go down here, kill him. We're going to come over here, we're going to kill all these critters on this page here. $13, $20, $21, $24 levels to spend on the altar. So we'll probably put most of those into body. Then we're going to head up to the temple here, the mountain temple. We've already defeated the mana beam. So now before, what I did here is I leveled up this bonfire pit. It is now level 54, it only costs 70 mana. Whereas if you compare it to this one, it costs 200 mana. So we did level this up, but how I did that was I have it's like 35 items in my inventory right now that we can burn. So for a while I just ran this loop where I came up here and just threw stuff in the bonfire and burned it, just to get it leveled up so that when we get to the slug here, this will be nice and leveled up, and it'll cost a lot less, because this cost 10,000 to sacrifice a slug without it being leveled up. So keep that in mind for later. For now, we're just going to run right past this area. And kill these critters again. This actually gives us mana to help us get through the next stage of the game. Then we're going to run through the underground stream up here to find the king's body. I'm going to grab the amulet off the king. Pull the lever, which opens this hole in the wall here. And we're actually going to run back down. Try not to burn through all our mana potions. Spend some points at the altar. Grab some mana. We're going to come back over here to the necromancer. We're going to kill all these critters along the way, get the levels, get the mana. It actually helps we don't have to collect mana because we are maxed out on mana because we're killing so many enemies. 7,100 mana is our max now. We're at 54 body, 22 heart. We're going to come through here, kill these guys, speed up through the swamp here, kill the Hydra, come down here and talk to the necromancer, give her the bottle of wine after we collect all these ghosts. Because after we give her the bottle of wine, everything's going to double in price. So we're going to collect all these first, including the mana potions. Talk to the necromancer, basically go on a proper date, fall in love, get a nice little love buff. which is going to double the cost of everything, but it's going to enable us to fight the demon. We head back up, grab this bat on the way, grab this mana on the way. We now have the love buff up here. 600% familiarity, but 200% our action cost. On we go. Fight these critters on the way, grab all the mana we can because we are pretty low on mana right now. Should get close to filled back up, if not filled back up. There we go, we are all filled back up here. We're going to kill this beast on the way. Everything costs double now, so it's taking us a little longer to get through. Kill the villagers. Sell their hats at this pawn shop. Buy the mana potions and the health potions, 5 of each. Come over to here and level up our sword 6 times. That'll get us up to 130% roughly. Maybe 140. 110. 120. It costs more and more every time you level it up. 130 and 140%. We are ready to fight the demon. We have 5 mana potions, 5 health potions, and 6 small mana potions. We gotta talk to the Chancellor here. Get the throne room key for him, show him the amulet. He has given us the key now. We're gonna go up through the throne room door, fight the demon. Demon costs 1200 to fight, so not too bad. We have slayed the demon. We can now run over to grab the slug. Spend some points at the altar real quick just to get our hearts back up here. Again, everything costs double, so it's going to take us a little bit longer to get there. We're going to grab the slug down here and throw him on the bonfire. And hopefully we have enough health here to get through. Let's pause it real quick. So this bonfire pit costs 3,500. This bonfire pit costs 10,000 because we haven't leveled it up. So we definitely needed to level this up so that we can get through this faster. Because in this area our hearts tick down. See if we can sacrifice the slug before we die here. And this should escape the time loop. There we go. We happily throw the slug on the fire. We've escaped the loop, found love, and saved the kingdom. Whole new life ahead of you. Congratulations. Number of loops 3,299. Final loop 443 seconds. And let's see if that's the end. We got this one. Escape the loop, find love, and reclaim the kingdom. Nice job. So we have escaped the time loop. Good stuff. Great game. Hope you enjoyed the series. We'll see you in the next one.